Hey, this is Anthony Hannigan. Welcome back to musicmoose.org. We're here learning more about the mandolin, and we're going to finish up the third part in this trilogy, Lord of the Strings. We're going to bring on the third part of Ball and Cabbage Down. And let's just refresh our memories a little bit on cross-picking. For those of you that jumped forward, log off and log right back on to musicmoose.org. Tell all your friends about it, of course. And let me just show you where we last left off. And we're going to do simply the cross-picking, down on the D, up on the E, up on the A, down on the D. And we're going to get into the third part too. We're going to learn a little bit more about another chord in the chord family along with G and D, the long chords, also the long double stops. So, let's start from the very beginning. Okay, that is the third part of Ball and Cabbage Down. And what I did there, you might have seen a chord or two that wasn't familiar to you. So we're going to explain a little bit about that. And that would be the long chord, also a long double stop. Now, back here we have the little G, and we have the three-position G, followed by the full chord G. And also we talked about double stops. So we have a G here, and we also have a G right here. And it works itself down. It's very repetitive like the other chords. So what lives right above the G chord? That's right, the C chord. That's the 4. Every single time. So if I'm taking this and I do my alphabet, or actually if I just want to go backwards and say G, F sharp to an F, what would be the 4 of the F? It would be a B flat. And you can also hear that minor kind of dissonance in there too. And we'll explain a little bit more about that later. But right now, let's just learn the position of the chord. So basically what I have is the 5th fret on the A string and the 9th fret on the D string. And this is a very nice cross-picking chord. So if you want to walk them all up, you can hit G to a long G to a little G, back to a littler G, and just work it all the way up there. And it's very repetitive. If we start down here, down there with another double stop G, if you look, it's right in, there's the C. We'll go through that real slow. C, 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 C. And I'm not saying yes. C. So another thing we want to do, when we hit those long chords like that, especially in the cross-picking mode, we want to let that E string ring out. That's the one thing nice about cross-picking is the ringing. It sounds like rain. So the one thing I want to do here, when we play this third part of Ball and Cabbage Down, we're going to do a slide too. And that's simply done by just sliding your finger, exactly how it sounds. And a good practice to get into is just basically taking a downbeat, a strong downbeat, and letting it slide all the way up. A cousin to the hammer-on and pull-off, the slide is very important in any toolkit for mandolin playing today. You can get a lot of nice ornaments or even some really cool sounds by applying this technique to your playing. So how do we do that in Ball and Cabbage Down? I will show you. We're going to come into the third part. So right there, I did the slide, still cross-picking, to the A, D, G. So basically taking those chords and extending it, I can take it one step further and use all the chords up the neck. And I'm going to do that right now. I'll show you. And just sliding right up. Keeping in mind that it's very repetitive as you go up and back on the fingerboard. Now we're going to try this once again. The whole entire song, Ball and Cabbage Down. And during the middle part, I'm going to break off and play some rhythm chords just to tease the appetite on some rhythm. And we're going to break into it right now just like this. Second part. Third part, slide. Your turn. Second part. Third part. Third part. And that is Ball and Cabbage Down, first, second, and third part. And that pretty much covers the whole lesson on Ball and Cabbage Down and some cross-picking techniques. Join us again back here at musicmoose.org for some more fun and exciting things. Stay tuned.